What's up everybody? Today I'm going to be reviewing and showing you the board game Pairish. Now depending on the version that you play, you're either going to be trying to get a Pairish as soon as you can, which is a set of 6 cards, or you're going to be trying to meet the mayor wants you to do by trying to also get a Pairish and also trying to collect a certain amount of coins. So let's check it out. So what I'm going to show you here is what is the old timers version of the game. The flip side is the simpler version, which I'll kind of go over just briefly. But anyway, what you're going to be doing in this version of the game is you are going to be trying to complete the mayor's task. And what the mayor wants is he wants you to complete a Pairish in 6 rounds, which is going to be 6 of these. And he also wants each player to have 6 coins. So if you're doing a 2-player game, that's going to be a total of 12 coins. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to try to build a Pairish. And a Pairish is going to simply be getting the same symbol and number. So I've got 4 of these ones. This window is wild, so I can make this any number I want. And this card is a wild card altogether, so I can make this any symbol or any number. So this would be considered a Pairish. And you're going to start with the 7 cards. Now also what you're going to be doing is you're going to be making what is called the build row. And so you're going to be playing a card, and so is your partner. And what you're going to be doing with those cards is you're going to be trying to score money. You're not going to be able to score money with the Pairish, so you're going to be making your money with the cards that are in your hand and that are here on the table. So the way you're going to score with this particular card is you're going to score for any rabbits that you have and any cherries that you have, either in your hand or laying down on the table, and you're going to score this after the last round is over. So just to look at the cards here, each cards are going to typically have an animal and then a type of food on there, and then it's going to have slopes and windows and then the flooring. This particular card is going to be an animal and a harvest card, and this is just only going to have animals and fruits on it. And then this is a swap card. While you're laying down your cards in your build pile, what you're going to be able to do is play this card at any time during this, and then put this on your partner's side, and then take a card from him and put it into your build pile. Each of you are going to also have a special tile that is going to be your own way of scoring points. So I'll be able to score for chickens, and my partner will be able to score for cats. So I'll go ahead and take you through a round or two just to kind of show you how the game works. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to draw a card here from the building deck, and I'm just kind of looking at my cards to see what I can do to try to make a Pairish here. So I have something like this will work. I've got 2 of these wilds that'll work, so I can start to try to build from there. So now the next thing I'm looking for is I'm going to be looking for these symbols over here that I can score for later, and then the chicken here, also for a cat. So after we've drawn, we're going to go ahead and lay a card face down on the table. So let's say I play that and my opponent plays that, and then we're going to go ahead and flip them up, and I'll flip over this, and my partner will flip over this. Now you'll see that my partner here laid down a rabbit card, so he's going to end up getting a coin at the end of the game. I laid down a cat card in hopes that maybe if he plays a swap card, he can go ahead and take this and put it in his pile, and this way he'll go ahead and score the card. So the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to give a card to our partners. We're just going to do a swap, and let's say I decide I'm going to give him this card, and he gives me this, and then we're going to go ahead and continue on from there. And that's basically what you're going to do. So you're going to do this, you're going to be laying out cards, and you're going to be trying to build your Pairish. Both players are going to have a Pairish by the time you get over here to the last round. When you get to the last round, what you're going to do is you're going to count up all of your coins. So you'll count any animals that you have here or in this area for coins. So this would be a coin, this will be a coin. I could look at my hand also to see if I have any cards that would do the same thing. For example, I have a rabbit here, that will be worth a coin, and so on and so forth. And so if both of us are successfully able to build a Pairish and both combine to be able to get the 12 coins in this case, we will both win the game. Now on the newcomer side, this is not going to use the coins or any of the symbols. You're simply going to be trying to lay a Pairish down in front of you using the least amount of cards that you can. And however many cards you have by the time you get the Pairish, that's going to be what your score is. So Pairish is an interesting game. It's got the set collecting aspect where you're trying to get a set of cards in your hand that all match so you can end up getting the Pairish. But if you're doing the advanced version, you're also having to try to get coins. Now a lot of what this game is about is communication. According to the rules, you're not able to like just blatantly communicate what you need, but you could do like a thumbs up or a thumbs down depending on the card that you get. And especially in the advanced mode, you're going to need to have those communication skills in order to try to win the game, because trying to meet those goals is not easy, because both players have to have a certain amount of coins, which means both players have to have cards in their hand or on the table that they can use to score points with, especially with the one specific token that they have that can help them. Now, a lot also is going to depend on the hand that you get. Sometimes you might deal out the cards and you might have a Pairish immediately because you have a lot of wild cards. Other times you may have a bunch of cards that will basically do you no good. They don't match. They don't have any animals that you need. So what you have to do in that case, again, is you have to basically be able to try to communicate the cards that you need in order to try to win. If you ever played the Oregon Trail card game, a lot of people didn't like the game because they said it was too hard, but that actually was the point of the game. It was a game that had a challenge to it. And this game kind of reminds me of that, although it's not as hard as the Oregon Trail, but it's a challenge because you have to get money and you also have to get the cards that you need in your hand in order to win. But on top of that, you also have cards that have animals and foods on there that are going to score you points too. So you have two different things going on. This is an enjoyable game, I think, for people who like set collecting games, but you have to also keep in mind that this is a challenging game. It's not meant to be won every time. So just something to keep in mind. All right, guys, that's my review of Pairish. We'll see you. Keep on gaming.